Good morning students, this is your maths class and today we are going to start with the fourth chapter, okay, which is subtraction. It's on page number 39 in your maths book, okay. So first we are going to recall some points about subtraction. We all know what is subtraction, but first we are going to recall some points. Okay, the first point is subtraction means taking away. Okay, it is also called the difference between the two numbers. Okay, so if you are subtracting 2 from 8, you'll get 6. So what is the difference between 8 and 6? It will be 2. Okay, this is what they are saying in this sentence. Okay, when a number is subtracted from itself, the answer is 0. Okay, when you are subtracting a number, over here I have taken 7, okay, for an example. So you are subtracting the number with the same number, okay, 7 minus 7. What will be the answer? The answer will be 0. When 0 is subtracted from a number, the answer is the number itself. Now the next point over here is, if you are subtracting 0 from a number, the answer, okay, will be the number itself. Okay, now the fourth point, we cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. Okay, suppose you have 5 at the first, okay, and they are asking to subtract you 10 from 5. You cannot do that, okay, because this number is lesser than this number. Okay, now the fifth point, every addition has two subtraction facts and every subtraction has two addition facts. Now what they are trying to say in this sentence, we'll learn about that in this question. Okay, now the first question over here is solve the following. Okay, question number A. Now there's a bigger number given at the top and there's a smaller number given at the bottom. You have to subtract smaller number from the bigger number. Now you can all do this in your books, okay, with the help of your fingers. Okay, now over here at the ones place there is 7 and at the bottom there is 3. Now 7, you subtract 3 from 7 and how much you will get? 4. Okay, 6 minus 5 will be 1. If you subtract 5 from 6, you'll get 1. And 3, since there is no number over here, you bring the 3 at the bottom. So the answer is 314. Okay, so similarly you are going to do these questions in your book itself. Okay, write the subtraction facts of the following. Now there's a sum given over here where you can see 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. Okay, now this is an addition. Now how will you write subtraction facts for this sum? Okay, here 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. Okay, this is the question. The first subtraction fact will be the answer. You'll write the number which is the answer first and subtract with the first number over here, which is 12, is equal to 4. You got the other number, okay, which was there in the addition sum. Again you write the number which is in answer 16, okay, minus you are going to do 4. 16 minus 4, what will you get? 12. You got the other number. So this shows that subtraction and addition are interrelated. Okay, when you subtract 12 from the answer that you got, okay, which is 16. You got 4. Again, you have got 16 as your answer, and you subtracted the second number that is at the left hand side of your equal to, okay, you get 12, which is the first number. Okay, now since this may be a bit confusing for you, I'll again do the second question over here, which is 8 plus 9 is equal to 17. You have to write the subtraction fact of this addition sum. Okay, now first subtraction fact will be 17, okay, the answer over here, minus the first number, okay, 17 minus 8. Okay, you can either check it at the right hand side corner, you can do rough work. Okay, we all know, I think you have all learned how to borrow from the other number if the number at the top is, if the digit at the top is smaller than the digit at the bottom. Okay, here it is 7 and here it is 8, so you cut it over here, this will be 0, and you bring 1 over here, this will be 17. Now you count it in your hands. Okay, now you are subtracting 8 from 17. Now you have got 7, 8, 9. So the answer will be 9, which is the other number from the addition part. Okay, now again you write the answer that you got over here after adding 8 plus 9, which is 17, minus, you've already subtracted with the first number, now you subtract it with the next number, which is 9, and the answer will be 0. You don't have to work it out at the left hand or right hand side. Okay, you simply write the number which is at the first. These are the subtraction facts of this whole sum. Okay, similarly you are going to do C and D in your copies. Okay, now for question number 3, okay, this is a word problem. Okay, so in order to solve word problem, I had in the previous class there were word problems in addition also, and I had showed you how to do it in an organized manner, but many of you didn't do it in an organized manner. I am again going to show you here how to do it in an organized manner. You have to do it in you have to learn how to solve word problems in an organized manner. Okay, now the first question over here is, Somya has rupees 150. She buys a packet of sweets for rupees 115. How much money is she left with? Okay, now in order to solve this sum, you are going to write how much money did Somya had at the first. The money that Somya had at first is equal to rupees 150, isn't it? Here Somya has rupees 150. Now she buys a packet of sweets for rupees 115. Again you are going to write Somya bought a packet of sweets costing how much? Rupees 115, isn't it? Now they are asking how much money is she left with. Okay, so how will you find it? She had rupees 150 at the first and she spent 115 from 150 to buy packets of sweet. So what you are going to do, you are going to subtract, okay, 115 from 150. Now over here you can see at the top you have got 0, so you are going to borrow 1 from here. Okay, this will be left with 4. Since you are taking 1 from 5, this will be left with 4. Here you have got 10. 10 minus 5 will be 5. 4 minus 1 will be 3, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So you are not going to write 0 over here. Okay, so you've got 35. Okay, and they are asking in this question how much money is she left with. Okay, so the answer will be cancel this. Soumya is left with rupees how much? 35. Okay, this is how you solve word problems in an organized manner. Whatever you write, the amount or the number in the question, that should be at the right hand corner. Okay, is equal, and underneath it or below it you are going to write the number which is in the problem. Okay, you are not going to write is equal to rupees 15 over here. If your sentence ends over here, you are not going to write rupees 115 over here. You write is equal to over here. If Soumya bought a packet of sweets costing, this is your sentence, sweets and costing, you write over here. You write is equal to, but you are going to write rupees 115 at the corner only below this number, so that you can subtract it in an organized manner. Okay, many of you, when you solve the question in the addition chapter related to word problems, you did that mistake which I told you right now. If your sentence ends over here, you write 0 rupees 115 over here. That's not the way. You write is equal to over here. Even if your sentence ends over here, you write is equal to over here. You write rupees 115 and underneath the number that you have written at the top. Similarly, in question number 4, okay, question number 4, okay, there are 58 students in Sahil's class. He has 42 chocolates with him. How many more chocolates does he need to distribute among all the students of his class? Okay, so in order to solve this word problem, you are going to write how many students are there in the class. You are going to first take this first sentence. Okay, there are 58 students, so total number of students in Sahil's class will be how much? 58. Okay, now he has 42 chocolates with him. How many more chocolates does he need to distribute among all the students of his class? So how will you find how many more chocolates does he need? He has got 42 chocolates, and to each student he is going to give one chocolate each. Okay, so if you think there are, suppose instead of 58 you have got 10 over here, 10 students. Okay, and he has 5 chocolates. Okay, now how will you find that how many more chocolates will you get? You will subtract 10 minus 5. How many will be, what will it be the answer? 5. So how many more chocolates will he need to distribute it among the students that is left in the class? That will be 5. Okay, so here in the next sentence it's written he has 42 chocolates with him. So here you are going to write number of chocolates he has got will be how much? 42. Now they are asking how many more chocolates does he need to distribute among the students of his class. So you are going to subtract it in order to find the answer. 8 minus 2 will be how much? 6. 5 minus 4, 1. Okay, so this will be the answer, but you have to again write in the form of words. Okay, so here they are asking how many more chocolates does he need, okay, to distribute among the students of his class. So you'll write the number of chocolates he needs to distribute among the students of his class is equal to 16 is 16, or you are going to write he is going to need 16 chocolates to 16 he is going to need 16 more chocolates. Okay, right, more chocolates to distribute among all the students in his class. Okay, now in the next page there are 2 more sums. Okay, here it's written Sonia had 215 storybooks. Her father gave her 12 more. she gave 50 to her cousin. How many books does she have? Okay, this 5 and 6 again, I'll 5 leave it for now, I'll do it in the next class. Okay, for 6 you do it yourself. What should be subtracted from 364 to get, okay, 6 also I'll do it in the next class. For now, for today, just solve these questions. Okay, and these two also, and copy this down in your copies. Okay, thank you, that's all for today.